Hello students, I am Anona Dotto from the Summit School. Today I am going to discuss about a topic of legal studies of class 12. The topic is the law of property. So at first we have to understand what is law of property. Property refers to anything that can be owned, possessed or controlled. It includes tangible assets. What is tangible assets? Like land, houses, vehicles. And intangible assets also, like copyrights, patents, etc. So, after learning about what is property, we will learn what is or how many types of properties are there. So type of properties. Two types of properties are there. One is movable property and another is immovable property. So what is movable property? Things that can be moved. That is car, jewelry, etc. And immovable property is the things that cannot be moved, like land, house, etc. Importance of property law or important property law in India. What are the important property laws of India? Transfer of Property Act 1882. It governs how property can be transferred from one person to another. Indian Succession Act 1925. It deals with inheritance and wills. Hindu Succession Act, which is on 1956, governs inheritance for Hindus. Muslim Personal Law Application Act 1937. It governs property matters for Muslims. Transfer of Property Act 1882. What is Transfer of Property Act of 1882 includes? It applies to voluntary transfer of property between living persons. The transfer of property should be between the living persons. Common modes of transfer include. What are the common modes of transfer of property includes? That is sale, gift, exchange, lease and mortgage. Now I will discuss about the concept of ownership and possession. What is ownership? Legal right to possess and use the property. A person who have the legal right to possess and use the property have the ownership of that property. What is possession? Actual control over or physical custody of the property. May or may not be the owner. The person may be the owner or the person may not be the owner. Now comes the doctrine of part performance. If a person takes possession of the property under a written agreement and has performed or is willing to perform their part, they cannot be evicted even if the transfer is not completely legal. Rights and duties of property owner. Right to enjoy and transfer the property. Duty to pay tax and maintain the property. Protection of the property right. The Indian Constitution protects property rights under Article 300A. No person shall be deprived of their property except by authority of law.